Good morning students, welcome to the online class of computer. Today we are going to start chapter number 1, computer memory. So we have learned in the live class what is computer memory. A memory is a part of a computer, okay. So what is a memory? Memory is such a part of computer where different programs and data are stored. So you can see here different programs and data can be stored in the memory, okay. As our memory remains many things, computer has also memory where programs and data means information are stored there. There are two types of memory, primary memory and secondary memory. Now there are two types of memory. First one is primary memory and secondary memory. These are the things which we are done in the live class. So we are taking the revision one more time regarding what we have learned. So there are two types of memory, primary memory and secondary memory. Now you will be saying what is memory and types of memory. So memory we have learned, and the types of memory are ROM and RAM and ROM. Okay, this is the type of primary memory. So let us see. Primary memory. Primary memory is a necessity of computer. Computer cannot be used without it. Primary memory is fitted inside the CPU. Random access memory and RAM, random access memory, and ROM, read-only memory, are example of primary memory. So primary memory is a necessity of computer. Computer require primary memory, and computer cannot be used without it, and it is inside the CPU. So example of primary memory are RAM and ROM, random access memory, and read-only memory. Now we are going to study about RAM. You can see the picture. This is the picture of the RAM, that is called random access memory. So this chip is called RAM. Okay, this is called random access memory. What is RAM? What is the specification? Now let us see. RAM is a volatile memory. The information stored in RAM is cleared off as we shut down the computer. When we start the computer, the necessary information gets stored in the RAM. The information stored in RAM can be used very fast by a computer. So first point is RAM is a volatile memory. Volatile memory means the information remain is erased after that if we use that. The information stored is RAM is cleared off as we shut down the computer. As you shut down the computer, the information is erased. When we start the computer, necessary information gets stored in the RAM. The information stored in RAM can be used very fast by a computer. So inside the RAM, the information stored is utilized very fast by the computer, and the temporary files are already in the RAM. So when you are starting the program, it starts faster. Fifth one, the speed of the computer also depend on the RAM fixed inside it. So the speed of the computer depends on your RAM. So what is the GB of your RAM? Your speed will be increased. Okay, the latest computer with minimum 2 GB RAM, and it can be upgraded as per wish. The minimum 2 GB RAM is there in your computer, and it is also upgraded as per your wish. Means if you want to increase the size, you can increase that. Now next is ROM, read only memory. So you can see here the picture of the ROM, that is read only memory. ROM is a permanent memory. The information stored in ROM remain intact even after shutting down the computer. The information stored in a ROM cannot be modified or deleted. Now in this ROM, the information cannot be deleted. Okay, means information is remain inside the ROM only, and after shutting down also the information is remain there. It is not erased or cleared off, and the information cannot be modified and deleted in the ROM. ROM stores the necessary information required to start the computer. The necessary information is stored in ROM while manufacturing a computer, and it cannot be modified thereafter. So students, you can see here that the ROM information is by its manufacturer. When the computer is built inside the company, that time also some information is there in your computer, but you cannot modify that information. The information stored in the ROM cannot be accessed very fast. The information stored in ROM can be read slowly as compared to information stored in RAM. Now this is the difference between ROM and RAM. In RAM you can access very fast, but ROM it is very slow. Okay, you can read, you can access the information, but it is very slow compared to RAM. Okay, so ROM information you can read, but you cannot modify that information. Now the difference between RAM and ROM. What is the difference between this RAM and ROM? In RAM you can access very fast. In RAM, random access memory, you can access very fast the information, but the information is erased after we shut down the computer. In ROM we can access very slowly, but the information is not lost here. Okay, when you shut down the computer, the read only memory is already there. Okay, so you cannot modify or delete anything, but it is you cannot modify or delete anything from ROM because it is used by the manufacturer and it is inbuilt softwares are there. Okay, now next point which we are going to learn are secondary memory. You can see in this picture floppy disk, hard disk, memory card, USB, pen drive, DVD, CD. These are all the types of secondary memory which are used for additional storage. Now let us see what is secondary memory. Secondary memory. Computer memory is very useful to store information for future use. Since the capacity of primary memory is very less as it is temporary, we need such a computer memory which can store large amount of data permanently. Secondary memory serves this purpose. Now students, you can see here, as computer memory is very small, so we have to use the secondary memory. Okay, primary memory has very less capacity, so and it is temporary, so we have to use secondary memory for storing more information. So secondary memory is used for that. Secondary memory is also known as storage device. Hard disk, pen drive, DVD, etc. are example of secondary memory. So these are all the examples of secondary memory: hard disk, pen drive, DVD. These are all storage devices. This is the picture of hard disk. You can see here, all are familiar with the hard disk. You have seen this picture, you have seen in the computer this hard disk. In your house also it is available. You can see some are having this at home also. This is called hard disk. Hard disk is fitted inside the CPU. The storage capacity of hard disk is very high, more than 1 terabyte. Hard disk can store letter, accounts, songs, films and many more other information. So it is fitted, it is inside the CPU and it is more than 1 terabyte. So TB used. Okay, and it can store letters, songs, films and many more information of your choice. Okay, next you can see the picture. This is the picture of a DVD. All are familiar with this DVD, right? All are using this at home. We are using to see films, for games we are using, for also for marriage functions we are preparing this DVD. Okay, a DVD is more very popular medium to store information. A DVD is very useful to store important files, photos and films. A normal DVD can store data up to 4.7 GB. So DVD is a very popular medium. Nowadays we are using more and more DVDs. It stores files like photos and films. And what is the storage capacity? Its storage capacity is 4.7 GB. A DVD can be taken anywhere very easily. The information on a normal DVD cannot be erased or modified, so it is known as DVD-ROM. There should be a DVD drive fixed in the CPU to use a DVD. So students, we have learned these things in the live class. We can take DVD anywhere, and we cannot erase or modify DVD-ROM. Okay, that is read-only memory. DVD-ROM means ROM means read-only memory. So we cannot modify there, and we require DVD drive for a DVD. Okay. Now next picture we are going to see is a pen drive. This is pen drive. All are familiar with this thing, right? Pen drive we are using in our day-to-day life. Now let us see what are the specification of the pen drive. This is the most famous device to store information and to transfer it from one computer to another. So this device is used to store information and to transfer information from one computer to another. A pen drive can store much more information than normal DVD. So pen drive can get the information, can store more information than the DVD. Okay, so its capacity is very high than DVD. Third point, its storage capacity is 32 GB or even more than that. So the capacity is 32 GB of the pen drive, and it is more than that also, because 64 GB and more 32 GB, 64 GB are available in the market. The information stored in the pen drive can be erased or modified. A pen drive can be used directly attaching it to the CPU. So we all know that we can erase or modify data in the pen drive, and we can get the information simply by attaching the pen drive to the CPU. Now next picture you can seeing on your screen is the screen of the Blu-ray disc. So this device is called Blu-ray disc. It is like disc only, but its specification is greater than disc. Okay, DVD disc. Okay, Blu-ray discs are like DVDs to store data. So these are also used for storing data. Blu-ray disc. The storage capacity of a Blu-ray disc is much more than a DVD. So its capacity is more than DVD, but its capacity is more than DVD, but it's very costly. Okay, so it's not available in the market now. The latest BD-XL Blu-ray disc can store 128 GB of data. We need Blu-ray disc player to use it. Blu-ray disc has not become common due to its high cost. Now the Blu-ray disc is capacity of Blu-ray disc is 128 GB of data, and we require Blu-ray disc player for running Blu-ray disc. Okay, and it is not common in the market. We are not seeing this in the market because it is very costly. So this was our lecture on first. Our lecture has been completed. Now let us revise what we have learned. So what we have learned in the computer memory. So let us quickly revise. We have learned about what is memory. It is a part of computer where programs and data are stored, and it has two parts: primary memory and secondary memory. We have also remembered that there are two parts in primary memory. In primary there is RAM and ROM. So we have RAM, random access memory, and next is ROM, read only memory. Okay, and we have seen also difference between RAM and ROM, random access memory and read only memory. What are the difference we have studied, right? In RAM, memory can be, the information can be erased, whereas ROM, energy, that information is not erased or modified. Okay, we can access fast information from RAM as compared to ROM. Now we have also seen secondary memory. different types of secondary memory we have seen. And the secondary memory is also called storage devices. Example, we have seen hard disk, pen drive, DVD are example of secondary memory. We have seen the hard disk, it is used for and it is used as a storage device. Then we have seen DVDs. Then we have learned more specification about pen drive and Blu-ray disc. So this were the specification of the second memory. So all of you read this chapter one more time, okay? So you will get a more information, okay, and you will understand better. So this was our lecture on computer memory. So that's for all today now. Thank you and have a nice day.